So we were on holiday about 2 years ago, and we talked about retirement, we talked about our health, and we talked about finding somewhere that we could retire to.
About 5 years ago, we had planned on coming to Belize on a vacation. Belize has always been on my bucket list. And for some reason, things didn't work out in our travel plans, so we actually canceled that trip and went somewhere else. We started looking at another place that we had visited to, but it was very, very expensive to be on what the criteria was that we wanted. So that's when we started to look at Belize, and I've always been interested in Belize and what it has to offer. So that's how it started, and it was just like purely internet searches. That's basically how it all began.
Affordability here was actually the key thing, because we looked at other properties in other islands, and for what we paid for a property here, you wouldn't get very much anywhere else. When we were looking at this whole process, believe it or not, I had looked at what I call the 4 Bs, and those 4 Bs were Bermuda, Barbados, the Bahamas, and the British Virgin Islands. Belize came out on top on every one of those choices that we looked at, so this is why we came here.
I like the feel of Ambergris because it's you still get the flavor of the culture, but it also had exactly what I was looking for in terms of having beachfront, being able to see the ocean, being not far from sort of a hub that we could do our groceries and mix with the people, and go to restaurants and buy things off the side of the road, and just
character.
fit in. There was a lot of character. I was in the middle of the night on a computer looking at properties, and there were 2 particular properties that I really wanted to see, and it was Gabriel, and I made contact 4 o'clock in the morning.
The next morning, it was early.
It was very early, and he was responded right on the spot, and then he basically orchestrated this whole move for us in terms of dealing with what we needed to deal with, and explaining to us about visas, and he was like a godsend in order for us to make this happen, especially in the time that we had. As I said, Gabriel is like a godsend, and he works really hard, and he works not only with what's on paper, he works with the client as a customer and as a friend, and you feel comfortable with him at the very big onset of dealing with him. And he's not really a realtor. He's like a companion who's coming along and helping us, and then the realtor kicks in terms of helping us with the paperwork and everything. So he's kind of like a multifaceted character, and
But very good.
It's a blessing to have, and I would, without a question, without a doubt, highly recommend Gabriel and Compass.
Paradise.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Way of life, lifestyle, prices, facilities. If you want to do stuff on the water, you can do stuff on the water. If you just want to lie in a hammock, you lie in a hammock. But it really is, for retirement purposes, this is what I envisaged a retirement would be.
And more.
And more.